Buenas tardes. That means good afternoon in Spanish. I'm right now in the capital of Argentina, Buenos Aires. I am in the widest street of the city called Avenida 9 de Julio, Avenue of 9th of July. And this street, according to some sources, is also the widest street in the whole world. Fact check me if I'm wrong. So to my right, and I'm heading north on this avenue, I can see 3 lanes for vehicles. To my left, I can see another 4 lanes for vehicles. So, or maybe that's actually 5. So that gives us a total of 8. And today is the 14th of August, right in the middle of August, and we are towards the end of the winter season here in Argentina. And today here in Buenos Aires, it is 20 degrees Celsius. And this area here has somewhat of a resemblance to an area in London around Canary Wharf, Docklands, Victoria Docks. Kind of has a very similar kind of vibe with some of the older features, some of the old cranes that were in use once, but they are no longer, but they're left here as a part of the historic and cultural heritage. Absolutely beautiful part of Buenos Aires here, with a nice area with restaurants and a nice little promenade alongside this old docks. And right here to my left we have the President Palace, painted in bright pink. And to my right, this is the realm of street skateboarders. This is where they practice their tricks. At least they were doing until I started filming. And as you can see, a London influence can be felt even here. This guy has a haircut that was originally popularized by this London stylist called Josh, whatever his last name is. It will appear. Okay, let's see. Let's see the trick. Boom. Stomped it. Nice. Very good. One other thing that I wanted to cover with you guys is the Argentinian mate drinking culture. You can really see a lot of Argentinian people any time of day, absolutely anywhere, enjoying their cup of fresh brew, which is very strong. Try to cover a little bit more about the mate drinking culture of Argentina, but it's pretty amazing. What are you drinking there?
Now mate.
How often do you drink mate?
Every day, depends.
Every day. Do you drink other hot drinks? Do you drink coffee as well or not?
I'm a Colombian girl, so the coffee is the best for me, but mate is special for some moments.
Where are you from in Colombia?
To Bogota.
From Bogota. Oh, cool. Excellent. So you live here in Argentina now?
Yeah, I'm living here for 12 years.
And so this is not a common custom in Colombia. This is something that you acquired whilst living here.
I learned the custom in Argentina because in Colombia it's difficult to find mate, to yerba. So, of course, when I stay in Colombia, I miss you a lot, the drink mate.
So do you bring big packs with you when you go back to Colombia?
Yeah, and it's a little more expensive in my country.
And here, on the corner, pretty much on the corner of Thames and Costa Rica, you have a shop selling these mate cups.
This is pumpkin. This is traditional mate, and this flavor is bitter. Bitter is more bitter, and this is traditional pumpkin mate. Okay, this is leather, and perle is aluminum. This is ceramic and stainless steel. Stainless steel is more for travel.
Does it impact the flavor?
Yes,
it does.
This one or this one is no have much flavor in the mate.
Yeah.
It's not bitter and not soft. It's just the flavor of herb, yerba mate.
But whereas when you use the pumpkin, you will get a little bit of the flavor
Yes,
coming out of the
exactly.
sides. Okay.
Yes.
What's your preference?
Pumpkin or wooden.
Wooden.
is good too.
Okay,
It's more soft. We have a different wooden. This is algarrobo, and this is calem, wooden, and palo santo.
Right.
This flavor is different. It's not very personal. It's for shared.
Right.
I drink me and you the same mate.
From the same mug.
Yes, with the same cup.
Yeah.
Drinking me and you and other people and other friends. It's for compartir, share.
To share, yeah.
It's for it.
The cup and so on. So guys, you can truly see that the culture of mate drinking here is absolutely ubiquitous in Argentina. I am in a park in central Buenos Aires. I'm surrounded by groups of 2, 3 or 4 people, or even bigger, but generally small groups of people enjoying the sunshine, and pretty much every single one of them has a thermos filled with hot water and a mug filled with yerba mate that they share around and enjoy the day, complementing the sunshine. So this really is a testament to mate drinking truly being the lifeblood of Argentinian culture here in Buenos Aires. This is day 3. This is Lina. Selina's cat. She likes to sleep in my lap when I'm working. Right now I'm in Palermo Soho. It's a beautiful part of Buenos Aires. As one of the people I know here told me, it's considered quite a posh area, or rather the people are considered quite posh from this part of the world. Here you can find a really nice little small cafe. I think it's a small chain called Cuervo Coffee, with nice little tables outside serving really nice coffee, a few sandwiches and pastries, kind of stuff you would expect. And on a nice sunny day like this, even though it really isn't hot, it's really not t-shirt weather. It's a really nice early afternoon to chill outside. And obviously the name of this area, Palermo, is a nod to the large quantity of Italian migrants that have made their way across the Atlantic, starting from the late 19th century all the way through to the second half of the 20th century, early second half of the 20th century, let's say that, when there was a pretty big influx of migrants for different reasons, but mainly for economic reasons. And obviously there was sufficient reasons to choose to travel that far all the way to Argentina from the comfort of Europe. At the beginning of the 20th century, this country's GDP per capita exceeded that of France. And I believe this was the prime location for migration all around the world before America overtook it. I believe that happened in the 20s, or maybe just before, but certainly in the first half of the 20th century. Armenian Migrants Square, another prominent group of migrants into Argentina. Can't tell you much about that chapter of Argentinian history, or Armenian history for that matter, because I don't know much about it. But if I do find out something, I will definitely share it with you. And as we can see on the frontiers of this square, we have a Saturday market, which may be a Sunday market as well, selling all different items like lingerie, childwear, coasters, and little prints, socks, and all sort of things you would expect to find on a market on a Saturday. And look at these little lighting pieces. These look very nice. Let's check the prices. So starting from about 6,500 Argentinian pesos and going upwards all the way up to 13.5. Not too bad, I'd say. Very nice pieces. I wish I could get one. However, A, I'm stuffed for space in my luggage, and B, I don't even have a home at the moment, so I don't have a place to put it. So some more handicraft here. Here we go. We got cacti. I was gonna say this looks like San Pedro, but no, like peyote, but it doesn't. Some sage and all the incense here. And obviously, this you'll find all around Latin America. Lots of accessories that are handmade. A bit more of that, and books. If you're like reading, if you're an intellectual, if you know the alphabet and know how the words are put together, then there's a stall for you as well. Another nice cafe here on the corner, giving you takeaways. And this is what's great about this area. You do find a number of really nice cafes and bakeries all around. And one other thing that I will note about Palermo, and this is something that I might have been saying previously, is if it's hard to find good Napoli-style pizza across South America, then here in Palermo, it certainly isn't. I've been able to find a few places already, and I'm sure there's a few more tucked away. So it does seem like the Napoli pizza culture is a lot better developed in this part of the world in comparison to other places that I visited throughout South America. But yeah, even in the winter, a day like this, you can sit outside. The weather is absolutely perfect. And it hasn't been over the last few days. It was cloudy, it was windy, and this is a Saturday. So for the Saturday, it turned for the better. And this is something that normally doesn't happen in London. In London, it's normally the opposite. In London, what we normally have is great weather on a weekday when you're stuck in office. Well, a lot of us are stuck in offices. And when it comes to weekend, the weather turns for the worse. And then instead of enjoying the outside, the beautiful outdoors of the United Kingdom, you are stuck in your home, or you have to meet with your friends in a pub, bar, restaurant, or a coffee shop and hide away from the rain, the wind.
We specialize in songs bringing new to old with jazz.